All right, welcome back. Today we're out here on the runway with Anthony. Let's get started. Okay, so goals for today, we're working on length of pole, trying to get that arm nice and long, trying to hinge over on that walk leg. So as you're warming up, those are the goals. Gonna keep working on that stuff. These are already looking longer, less of that elbow. If you're feeling up for it, add a little crossover. Same idea though, we're still looking for a nice long arm. If you can feel the difference between the elbow coming in early versus the chest and the shoulder leading through, let me know, because I want you to be able to pick this stuff out as you get more and more into this technique. That look good? Yeah. Feel a little bend on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. Okay, same idea. Again, I want you looking for the feeling. Notice the difference between the elbow bending versus the chest and the shoulder moving through.
That one felt bent.
Yeah. It's interesting to see you move through your throw and see that little extra stretch from the chest to the shoulder versus the ones where you're leading more with the elbow. I don't see that same expansion and then the roll when that elbow's doing more of the work. Nice throw. That one looked like a really good expansion. Did it feel more stretchy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I did an extra step there.
That's all right. Well, you add an extra couple of steps on this one. Yeah, just back it up at a couple of steps. There you go. Feel a stretch through the chest. How'd it feel?
Good.
Yeah? I think it's looking pretty stretchy.
Yeah, I felt it right
You felt
here.
it? That's good. Yeah. All right. How do you feel about adding some steps?
Good.
Yeah. First goal here is just getting that stretch. I want a nice long position every single time. The second piece, I think, is just making sure that you're setting yourself up to be able to handle that long position. So during that crossover, making sure that you're really set up. Don't just run through it. Feel like the rhythm has changed.
I felt bend.
Yep. How can you tell that you feel like that elbow came in?
I felt it in like my arm.
Okay.
Kinda.
Gotcha. All right, good. Yeah, I mean, you just got to figure out where you're identifying these things. All right, I want to get your steps marked, mainly because I want some consistency in your number of steps and the rhythm that you take.
That one bent.
Yeah. Okay, so watching you come down the runway, before you even get to your impulse step, I can tell whether it's going to be a long position or not. So you've got to prepare yourself before you even get to that point that you're going to be long. And part of it is on your longer ones, part of it is that I can see that you're setting yourself back a little bit. So I see that nice extension before you even take off here. So first few steps, gradually get into that position so when you hit that impulse, you're fully ready. How'd that feel?
Good.
Yeah, it looked good. That was a good series.
Yeah.
The last one, how'd that one feel? I didn't see the elbow.
It felt long, maybe a little bit of bend.
Yeah.
But
overall
pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good consistency on that round.
Yeah.
All right, I want to try a drill. I don't know if we've done it because you're left-handed. Grab that blue jab. So we'll set up right here at the cone. So get up in your throwing position. Since you're left-handed, I got to go left-handed with this drill. This is called a seesaw drill, okay? So right now you've got it grip here. I'm gonna move it down to right about there, okay? And then I'm gonna grip it from here, and I'm gonna move into sort of my throwing position as you're going back and forth. Okay, so start in your throwing position. I'm going to be at my finishing position here, and you're going to slowly roll me back, push, 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 and I'm going to go back to my throwing position, okay? So you're going to give me tension as I move through into my throwing position, okay? So lead it from your right shoulder, push me, push me, push me, all the way through, perfect. And then I'm going to take you back and move through that same position. So moving chest forward into my position, okay? Now this round I'm going to give you a little bit more tension, so really push me, but start from your right shoulder and then push me back, okay? So notice for me, I'm pushing, 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 and then I'm making my turn. Keep going towards me. So right now, you're pushing. What I mean by pushing is this side of your body is in front of the rest of your body, so I call that a push. You want to be pulling, so that means this side of the body still has to be in front. So you're going to keep that closed position and allow your right shoulder to go farther towards me. So hips first, and then move this side. Keep moving towards me, towards me, towards me, towards me. That's it right there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so same thing. Hips, and then move the shoulders. Hips, keep pushing towards me, towards me. There you go, exactly. And take you back. Hips, and then shoulders. Push, 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 push. That's it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the idea is we're trying to get the body to move farther into the throw before the strike, before that little twist in the throw. So try and get your right shoulder to go farther after the hips have gone, so that the range of motion is bigger and you're getting a transfer of energy from the lower half to the upper half. All right, shake that off a little bit. I know that drill can wear you out.
Bend.
Not feeling long on that one.
No.
So again, I'm kind of seeing as you're moving up to that position, you're not getting into a long position early enough in the process. So part of that is building the rhythm on the runway and building into that long setup, that long position here, because you have to get there prior to the crossover. And then as you go through that, that's your last opportunity to get your final setup. So we want to get more setup earlier and then tweak a little bit through that crossover so that you're ready for the throw.
Oof, that was
Not as good.
that did not feel good.
You don't have to go fast.
Yeah.
Just build it comfortably. That had to felt better.
Yeah. That one did not feel very long.
It's awesome. So every single time that I can see you're not setting yourself up with length here, your response back is that didn't feel long, or I can feel the elbow or whatever. Because, yeah, I can see it happen here before you even get to your throw. So it's that extension. You got to be thinking before you hit your cross, thinking about body extension and arm extension.
Yep.
All right, let's do another round. Do you feel overall like you're kind of getting the hang of it? I mean, it's not 100%. How much brain power are you having to put on each throw? Are you having to think about it as you go down the runway?
A little bit less and less, it seems like.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, ultimately, of course, we want this just to be a habit, and not have to think about it. Yeah.
I put a little bit more thought into that last
one.
Okay.
Did you? Okay. to me, it looked like it was a little short, and then there was a little bit of an extension, but not really that long. Think about being super long. You won't have to put much into the throw if you just allow the body to move into it. It's just be long so that those rubber bands are pre-stretched, and then as long as the body is moving at that, flat line of the jab, it's gonna go a ways.
Yeah.
Yikes. What was yikes about that one?
Well, I feel like my steps were off, so that just kind of threw me off.
Gotcha.
And then it wasn't long.
It just shows how important the rhythm is. Number one, I think the last 2 weeks where you were doing ball throws, I think really helped. Like, I think that just not worrying about the flight helped you focus more on what you're actually doing. When you get out here, the flight often kind of, distracts people from knowing whether something is good or bad. So homework, I want you to do more of the javelin rows. Remember those? Where you're kind of like winding up the jab and then you're turning into it, thinking about pulling the arm back. You can use towel strikes. You can use the reverse band, right? So you're stretching back and rolling with a long upper body. Just to keep working on the consistency here. If you have a chance to go out and throw, probably get out another, maybe like in the middle of the week, day to throw. But again, it's that same focus. You're thinking about long upper body. And if you can add some approach work where you're getting consistent running and jumping versus, the galloping version, then you can keep building that consistency. But overall, first goal is upper body's got to be super long. And I think you're getting much closer. Most of your throws were there today. All right, thanks for watching. If you don't mind,
remember to like and subscribe.
And until we see you next time, have fun and throw far.